Hello, hello, yogis, and welcome to our Wednesday restorative practice. So for today's class, you're going to want to have some props handy and ready for you. I have a blanket, 2 blocks, and a bolster. You're probably going to want to have all three or something similar. So if you don't have a bolster, a firm, long pillow will work. A blanket, if you don't have blocks, extra small pillows, decorative pillows, or rolled up towels always work really well instead of blocks as well. So find what you need, bring it to your mat. You may want to put on some nice soothing music, a soothing playlist. You may want to light a candle. Just get yourself set up so that you have everything that you need, and we'll start today's practice in an easy seat. Grounding down into your sitting bones and getting nice and tall through the crown of your head. Let's flip the palms, palm facing down, and close down your eyes. As you close down your eyes, start to become aware of your breath. Feel your inhale expand and your exhale release. Feel into that natural rise and fall of your breath. In our restorative practice, we create the space to intentionally relax, which can be quite challenging in our busy modern day society. So just because it's challenging doesn't mean that it means it's even more important, even more necessary that we allow ourselves to slow down. We create the space and the time for relaxation and recovery in the body. As you stay connected to your breath, let's bring today's affirmation to the forefront of your mind. I am resilient and bounce back from any setbacks. So if during this 30-day challenge you have fallen off or missed a day, know that that resilience, that inner strength can guide you back, get you recommitted, and continue on with your practice. Start to feel into that breath, feel the rise, and feel the fall. Let's take 3 rounds of balanced breath where you inhale and lengthen, counting your inhale up and counting your exhale down, balancing out, taking the same count on the inhale up, same count for the exhale out. One more inhale for the count up. And exhale for the count down. Let's tuck our chin to our chest, letting the head hang heavy, bringing in a little bit of gentle movement as we open up today's restorative practice. Slowly, gently shift right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder, left ear, left shoulder. Shifting from side to side, feeling into the neck. Bring the chin through center. Let's inhale, lift the nose up toward the ceiling. And exhale, tuck the chin toward the chest. And inhale, lift the nose up toward the ceiling. And exhale, tuck the chin toward the chest. Let's take one more. Inhale as you lift. And exhale as you tuck. Come back through center. Let's gaze over our right shoulder and walk the left fingertips away. Plant the right hand down to the right and reach the left hand overhead, opening up through that side body. Bring the left hand back down. Let's gaze over the left shoulder and ground down into the left palm, reaching the right hand overhead. And inhale through center. Exhale, let's twist to the right, left hand, right knee, right hand behind you. And inhale through center. Exhale, let's twist to the left, right hand, left knee, left hand behind you. And inhale through center. Exhale your hands onto your knees. Let's inhale, bring the chest forward. And exhale, round the spine back. And inhale, bring the chest forward. And exhale, round the spine back. Change direction. Rounding back, finding this rhythm in your body. Shine the chest forward and round the spine back and shine the chest forward. Moving slowly and gently. Let's come through center. Bring the soles of the feet together. Knees are out wide. And let's take a moment to flutter out those legs. And inhale, start to shift the upper body forward, staying nice and straight through your spine. Just come to a point where you feel some length, some stretch, some opening through your hips. Big breath in. Full breath out. Big breath in. Full breath out. Bring the torso through center. Guide the knees together. Let's plant the feet on the floor. Plant the hands slightly behind you. And let's shift the knees from side to side. From here, we're going to shift into our first still posture. Taking your blanket, folding it up at the back of your mat, taking your bolster and leaning it against that blanket. We're creating that nice backrest behind us. And then bring the low back to the base of that bolster. Soles of the feet come together, knees come out wide. Find those supporting props for the knees. And we're going to start to lay ourselves back. Let your hands come down by your side. Let your shoulders fall away from your ears and close down your eyes. Start to become aware of your breath. Feel your inhale expand. And your exhale release. As we settle into this first still pose, maybe you tilt your chin a little bit more toward the ceiling. Staying connected to your breath. Let's focus our mind on resilience. If you've been along the 30-day journey with me, we're on day 18. And if you're still here, it has taken some resilience in order for you to be here. Resilience is a reliance on yourself to do what you've committed to do. So whether that's a 30-day challenge, whether that is making healthier food choices, whether that is having difficult conversations, inviting in more joy, whatever that is for you, acknowledging what it's taken for you to get here. Maybe it's taken some shifts in your schedule. Maybe it's taken some shifts in your priorities. All of these things equal resilience. When we're willing to flow with our lives, but also stand firm and stand up for our desires, we are cultivating that resilience. I invite you to allow your mind to gently focus on what it's taken for you to be here in this moment. And acknowledge yourself for being here, for creating the time and the space in your schedule. Let's take a few deep breaths. Flip your palms, palm facing down slowly, gently press yourself up. Let's use our hands to guide the knees together. Plant your hands beside you for some stability. And let's just take a moment and pedal out the legs, bending into one knee, bending into the other, taking any kind of organic movement that feels good here. It might feel good to gently fold forward. And let's come back through center. Take that bolster or whatever prop that is. Let's place it off to the side. We're coming into our supported bridge pose. So you may want to use a blanket, a rolled up towel, or a block to come into that pose. I'm going to use my block today. Coming all the way down onto your back, bringing your feet in toward close, in toward your glutes. And take that block, lift the hips, slide the prop underneath the hips, and let your body sink into that prop, whatever that prop might be. Hands can come down by your side if that feels good, or they can be in a different position where you feel grounded. Let's tuck the chin to the chest and take a few deep breaths here. Let's take the knees and bring them together and heel toe the feet slightly further apart. Feeling into that support of the prop beneath the low back. Let the knees come apart. Slowly, gently walk the feet back through center. And let's take a few more deep breaths. Maybe repeating the affirmation, I am resilient. I am resilient. My resilience surprises me sometimes. When I think I can't, I prove to myself I can due to my resilience. Let's press the feet into the floor, lift the hips up, remove that prop, slow and controlled, lower the back down. Let the low back connect to the floor. Let's bring the knees in toward the chest and gently rock from side to side. Maybe crossing the feet around over top of one another and reaching for the feet, bringing the feet in toward the bottom. And then let's switch it out. Opposite foot on top, opposite foot on the bottom. Reach for those feet and draw the feet in. And release those legs. Let's let the legs come straight up toward the ceiling. We won't be here very long, but just take a moment and roll out the ankles. Point and flex the feet. Bring the knees back into the chest, reach for the back of the legs, rock yourself up or press yourself up. And we're going to take our blanket and bring it across our mat. About at the middle part of the mat. And then take your bolster, your pillow, another prop, and bring it out in front of you. And come down onto your stomach. So if you don't have a bolster, you can always lie flat on your stomach. I'm actually going to start flat on my stomach without the bolster, but you can leave that bolster there if that feels good and right. And let's bring the right knee open to the right and leave the left arm out. Stack the palms on top of one another and let the forehead rest down if you don't have a bolster. If you do have that bolster or something beneath you, you can let your forehead rest down on that. Let's take a few deep breaths here. You can stay exactly as you are, or maybe you lift the right leg up and lower. And lift that leg up and lower. And lift that leg up and lower. Let's extend the right leg out. Bend into the left knee, bringing it out to the side, letting the left foot rest down. Head stays at neutral. Let's reconnect to our breath. Inhales and exhales through the nose. And maybe you stay right here, or maybe you lift that leg up and lower, and lift, and lower, and lift, and lower. Let's take that left leg, extend it straight out. Let the forehead come down onto the hands or the bolster. Take a deep breath in and a full breath out. Head comes through center, hands come underneath your shoulders. Press the mat away. As you bring your knees out wide, you can keep them on that blanket. Sink your hips back to your heels. Grab your pillow or your bolster, and let's come into a supported child's pose. Letting yourself sink and settle into this child's pose. You can stack your hands on top of one another and let your chin rest down, or maybe your forehead, you decide. Reconnect to your breath and allow yourself to really sink and settle into this posture. If or when your mind starts to wander, simply acknowledge the thought and bring your awareness back to your breath. Letting the breath anchor you into your practice, into the present moment. Feel the breath expand and feel the breath release. Feel the breath expand and feel the breath release. Slowing the breath, slowing the mind. Hands come underneath your shoulders. Press your upper body up. Let's take that bolster, place it off to the side. Shift yourself over. Come onto your bottom, sitting on that blanket. Once again, let's plant the hands behind us and drop both knees over to the right. Let's draw the left shoulder back and gaze over that left shoulder. Take a couple deep breaths. Legs come through center, upper body through center. Let's let both knees drop over to the left. Draw the right shoulder back. Couple breaths here. As we shift the knees back through center, let's extend the legs out long and slowly, gently lower the body all the way down to the floor. Coming into that final resting pose, Shavasana, finding a comfortable, relaxing pose for you. If there's any discomfort in your body lying flat on your back, know that you can utilize the props or move your body in a different position, seeking comfort and relaxation for this final resting pose. Closing down your eyes and really allowing yourself to fully release and relax. Focus on your breath. Feel your inhale expand and your exhale release. And your inhale expand and your exhale release. Let's take a few more rounds of balanced breath here. Inhale, count up your personal inhale. And count down your personal exhale. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Inhale, rise. Exhale, sink. Draw your knees in toward your chest. Gently rock from side to side. Grab the backs of your legs, rock yourself up or press yourself up, coming into an easy seat. Ending today's class how we began. Let's press our palms through heart center and tuck our chin to our chest. Reconnecting to our daily affirmation. I am resilient and bounce back. I am resilient and bounce back. Acknowledging your inner strength, acknowledging that resilience within you. Notice how you feel in this moment. Do you feel more calm, more present? Do you feel more grounded, more centered? acknowledging the benefits of your restorative practice. Thank you for being here today, for sharing in this space and allowing me to share this practice with you. It's always my honor. The light, the love, the wisdom in me sees, honors, reflects, and encourages the light, the love, the wisdom in you. Namaste. I hope to see you again on your mats very, very soon, maybe tomorrow for our strength class as we pick up the intensity coming into that most physical practice of the week. Thank you for sharing this 30 days with me. I appreciate you. I am sending you so much love, and I will see you again soon. Until we meet again, may your light be your guide.